All right. Welcome to Sideboard MTG. My name is Eric, and it's Magic time, right? It's time to play a little Magic and talk about some spoilers. That's right, spoiler season. Magic Horizons or Modern Horizons just landed with like spoiler season. Jeez. Anyway, we've got more spoilers, right? We went through a bunch of them last night, and we got some new ones today. I'm going to be using MTG Salvation. If you guys want to check that out, I'll try to remember to put that link in the description box for those of you watching the replay. But we went over most of the ones from yesterday, and I'm just going to start from all the ones that were released 22 hours ago and go from there. So if you want to see the other spoilers, you can either check them out here on MTG Salvation, or you can just check out the stream from last night. So, Blight Beetle, protection from green. Creatures your opponent control can't have +1/+1 counters put on them. Protection from green. Seems good. Seems. Forget your merfolk for sure. Merfolk's definitely never going to be a thing. Like when we missed that train, I was hoping like maybe there'd be something that would allow these merfolk decks to really go off. But then again, Jadelight Ranger and Merfolk Branchwalker are merfolk, and they've been heavily played. This does do a number on those decks though, so I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Pro anything is great. Well, that's true. We've got Ravenous Hyena. It's a X and double green. Trample. Ravenous Hyena enters the battlefield with X 1/1 counters. Alright, but if you can cast it for double green, so cast it for X equals 0 and you still get a 0/1. Alright, just pointing that out. When Ravenous Hydra enters the battlefield, choose one of the following. Double the number of 1/1 counters on it. You may have it fight target creature you don't control. Alright, so you probably don't want X equals 1 unless you got some way to make the Hydra. I said hyena. Am I saying hyena? Ha! Hydra. My bad. I'm saying hyena. I don't know. My bad. Hydra. I need pictures. If it would look like a Hydra, I need pictures. Can't they draw it in crayon? Come on, Barney style for me. Uncaged Fury, 2 in red, instant. Target creatures you control get +1/+1, gains double strike until end of turn. 3 mana. Target creature gets +1/+1, gains double strike. I mean, not really. For 3 mana, I mean, I like double strike, but I'm not really big on this as far as that. What's the card that's played in modern? Uh, it's like 1 in a red, but I think it's got ferocity, ferociousness, something like that on it. Man, I can't remember these old cards. Teamer Battle Rage, yeah, something like that. Ember Holler. Oh, look, we get a picture. Double red Ember Holler. Oh, okay. Pay 1, sacrifice Ember Holler. It does 2 damage to any target. It's a 2/2, and you can just hold up shock at any moment. It's pretty good. Like, I want to say this was in a Goblin deck I had back in late Zendikar or something. I think this is a reprint from late Zendikar. I mean, it was probably printed again like before that, but that's where I remember it. Demolishing Digger, another goblin. This is going to be a great night. Oh. Two in a red, goblin creature, pay 3, sacrifice an artifact or land, draw a card. Alright. Alright. Another reprint. Yep. Buccaneers Bravado for everything at +1 CMC. We're talking about Uncaged Fury, right? Its target creature gets double strike. Like not all creatures, it's just target creature. That's why it's not like that great. Run pirates and buccaneers bravado. It's a thing. Demolishing digger, angelic cleric. Man, I want pictures. Where are the pictures? It's half the beauty of Magic is the art. Whenever an angel enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 4 life. Whenever an angel you control dies, make a spirit. Angelic, or what's the divine intervention, right? Okay, so divine intervention says that whenever you'd make a token, instead make a 4/4 angel, right? So an angel would die. This doesn't care about tokens. It's whenever an angel. That looks like that would be pretty good. So whenever the token dies, you make another token. Do you have a way to continuously sacrifice things for value? Because like that's a loop in itself right there. If you can sack, if you could sack for free with this and divine intervention out, you have infinite creatures, and you're gaining infinite life, or an arbitrarily large amount, right? Um, no free sack outlets at the moment. Okay. Just saying though, I mean, if we have a sack outlet, that's infinite, or that will create the loop for creatures just to have this out, and you would need an angel to die to get it to start. But if you have any angel, you can just start sacking them. Hmm. Bolo for sack outlet for like for real. This is some jank I would play right here. Rule of law. This sounds familiar. Enchantment. Each player can't cast more than one spell each turn. Okay. One spell each turn. Make it a good one. It's pretty good. Flood of Tears. Rare slot. Return all non-land permanents to their owner's hand. If you return 4 or more non-token permanents you control this way, you may put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield. Oh. That's some Teferi stuff, right? What? Alright, so I mean, you need 4 non-land permanents, non-tokens. I mean, that's not that hard to do, right? You got a Narset on one that you need to return. You've got, a Teferi. This could get play. This could get play. And it would be very, very annoying for all things to just bounce and then they go, I'll keep Teferi. Wow. Or for that matter, rule of law. You can't rebuild too quickly. You can't rebuild too quickly. I don't know. There's some jank there. Control might make some use out of this. Mono Blue's always looking for a good way to return everything. We'll see. Starfield Mystic. Ooh, 2 mana 2/2. I like bears. Human Cleric. Enchantment spells you control cost 1 less to cast. Does this say draw card anywhere? Let me just skip ahead. No? Okay. Alright. Whenever an enchantment you control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on Starfield Mystic. Ooh. Enchantment matters. Makes you want to enchant something else, so when they kill it and all those enchantments die, he gets big. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Works well with sagas. Okay. I mean, it is a +1/1 counter. Like, so it'll stick around. You don't need to get a bunch of them at one time. Consistently would be alright. 2 mana 2/2s that have words on them are worth looking at. All right, so we need to look for some enchantments or some things to do with enchantments. I mean, playing Othakaya over and over is not the worst thing in the world. This one's cool, right? All right, Mardu colors. Madness, you're probably interested here. Uh, when Kayla, Zenith Seeker, enters the battlefield, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal an angel card, a demon card, and or a dragon card from among them and put them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Seems like this would be a cool commander, right? She's on a tribal thing. Angels, demons, and dragons. I gotcha. I I don't know about for standard play, but I mean you're looking at the top 6 cards of your library. I can think of Skargan Hellkite, Lyra Dawnbringer, Doom Whisperer. These are just for 3 different colors right there that fit angel, demon, and dragon. I This could get play. I mean, if you draw 1 card off of it, you've done something, right? She reminds you of a little Niv Mizzet Reborn, right? Of the Vast type, you believe. Zenith Seeker. All right. Loaming Shaman. 2 and a green for a 3/2. Almost passes vanilla test. Centaur Shaman. When it enters the battlefield, target player shuffles any number of target cards from their graveyard into their library. Is this to protect against something? I mean, you get to save yourself from being milled out and then, or reuse a bunch of cards or something and put a blocker or technically an aggressive creature onto the battlefield? I don't know. Okay, so Golos, Timeless Pilgrim. That's pretty cool. Legendary artifact creature, Scout. That's pretty cool. Whatever else is printed on him, I already think this is just that's an awesome concept. A wandering robot that a scout. That's all right. When the Tireless Pilgrim enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a land card, put that card onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. That's pretty good. I mean, it's 5 mana for a 3/5, so I mean we're gonna need some help here before this is awesome. But I like the concept. Wow. So all the colors plus 2 of any color. Exile the top 3 cards of your library. You may play them this turn without paying their mana cost. It's pretty good. Let's get an angel, a demon, a dragon that cost 4, 5, and 6. Then attack with the new Sphinx and win for having 6 different converted mana cost in our hand. You gotta have 6 cards in your hand to be able to have 6 different converted mana cost. I want to point that out. Like, you gotta still have that many cards in hand. So you need cards that replace themselves while you're trying to sculpt this monster of a hand. So I don't know. Loyal Pegasus. 1 mana, 2/1 with flying. Can't attack or block alone. That's a good card. Yep. Just decent card. The can't attack or block alone hurts a lot. But I love 1 mana 2/1s. You add flying, I'm in. It does slow you down a lot, so I'm impressed though. I like my 1 mana 2/1s. There's very little downside, and I do know this slows this down a ton. Like, because you can't just turn one, play it, and then not have like a haste creature on turn two. Like, you're just not going to get the value. But if there's some really good haste creatures, you might be able to slide this into a deck somewhere, some Boros aggro, and have some fun with this one. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, it does pair really well with if you play in Boros, Fanatical Firebrand. What else has haste? You would need haste. Or you're expecting to play this on 2, and then you're going to need something swinging with, like, Legion Warboss. And that's if we're looking at Boros. Alright, so let's move on to Convolute. Alright, so we got 2 in a blue, instant, counter target spell unless his controller pays 4. Yeah. It's a convoluted mana leak. Alright, well, 3 mana? I mean, they're not paying 4. Like, this has value way into the game. Like, that 4 mana is a lot. Alright. Growth Cycle. 1 and a green. Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. It gets an additional +2/+2 until end of turn for each card named Growth Cycle in your graveyard. Holy cow. This could get out of hand. Let's do. It's bedtime for the youngins. We're going to have a late stream, but the young ones are going to sleep, so. Alright. A little background noise. Hate me. Not my night. Anyway. Overgrowth Elemental. It's been a long day, guys. Jeez. Long day. Anyway. Overgrowth Elemental. +2/+1. Alright. Oh my god. Stream. Stay with me. We're gonna make it. He is mad. Oh, I know you guys can hear him. He is mad. Alright. Two generic and a green for a 3/2. When Overgrowth Elemental enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on another target elemental. When another creature you control dies, you gain life. If that creature was an elemental, put a 1/1 counter on Overgrowth Elemental. Jeez. Alright. Elementals, we gotta wait and see if that's really a thing. Really looks like they're throwing some elemental tribal in there, like the Chandra. It's really making people look at elementals. So I mean, there's probably going to be something there, right? I mean, all right. So let's say you have a good 2 mana elemental, right? And we may already have one. If there is one, then somebody let me know. When Overgrowth Elemental enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on another one. So you put a 1/1 counter on that, you get in with that one. Alright. Whenever another creature you control dies, alright, so if they want to kill it at that point, you're going to gain a life, and then this gets a +1/1 counter. The new Chandra, how is she worded? Do you sacrifice her elementals at the end of turn, or does it say exile them at the end of turn? Because that would matter. Because if you sacrifice them, they're going to die, you're going to gain some life, and you get +1/1 counters on this guy, and he starts growing 2 at a turn. Oh my goodness, Sir Eccles. Are you serious? You do sacrifice them. Okay. I'm in. That's the 4 mana Chandra, right? Ooh. Okay, you guys may be onto something with the elemental deck. There may be enough pieces because that would be huge. That would be huge. All right, 3 mana for an artifact that has pay 3 and tap it. Punitive Wand deals 1 damage to any target. When it's put into the graveyard from the battlefield, it deals 5 damage to any target. So you can pay 3 mana and tap this every turn. The last discharge is the strongest. Alright. Punitive Wand. Ooh, land. Rare land. Enters the battlefield tapped. Bullcrap. Whenever it enters the battlefield, or whenever Field of the Dead or another land enters the battlefield under your control, if you control 7 or more lands with different names, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. If you had 4 of these on the battlefield, you would need 10 lands total, but if you're fetching up lands, you can get multiple triggers on this. It's pretty good. Stay with me. What's that spell? You don't like it? Oh, no? You don't think we're going to have a Guildgate deck? I mean, this is Guildgate payoff right here. Escape shift for 7 different lands. They all trigger it. There you go. You make a field of zombies, and then every land after that makes a field of zombies. There could be something there. I don't know. Barkhide Trolled. 2 mana 2/2. I don't like the restrictive mana cost here of double green, but whatever. I like trolls. Trolls are good. We have plenty. Barkhide Troll enters the battlefield with +1/1 counter on it. Alright, so it's a 3/3, 2 mana 3/3 that can be killed with a shock. No, it enters with the +1/1 counter, so you don't get a chance to respond to that. Pay 1, remove a counter from it, and it gains hexproof until end of turn. So if you can proliferate, then you can keep the counters on it, and you just have a... It's pretty good. I guess that's good. Is that good? Its CMC is trolling. Yeah. I want to say in a world where you can add more counters to this, this is good. Like, that was one of the things that made like Bristling Hydra really good, because you could gain energy, which you could pump into more counters, which more chances at making it hexproof. So like that would be really good. As of right now though, it still would, as long as you keep 1 mana up, it's got a way to protect itself from just a burn spell or just a regular kill spell. So it's pretty sweet. What's up, Kenneth? How you doing, bud? We're going over some of the new spoilers. Ton of new spoilers came out, so we're going over those. 2 generic and a white. 1/1 enters the battlefield. Create a spirit creature token with flying. You can exile it for 4. Exile target creature. Kill spell on a stick. 3 mana spirit. I mean, you could sack it to make a red with the other, was it Jeskai colors? You love this card? Yeah? Hey, by the way, whoever was talking with me last night about the other spoiler, the one that you sacrifice a creature or a spirit for one red, Ugin's tokens are spirits. So if you uptick Ugin, you make a spirit. Yeah, that would be sweet. Right? You get to pick which one you want. Oh, I need to draw this one at this given time, so I'll sack this one for 1 red mana, and now, yeah, seems okay. Seems playable at least. I mean, Ugin's playable, so we talked about this. Leylines, yeah, the Leylines are back. Leyline of Anticipation. You may cast spells as though they had flash, right? If you got it in your opening hand, you just start the game with this, Hey, that that's a thing. Pacifism, wasted card slot. This premium removal in draft though. Pulse of Marasa. I love this card. Return target creature or land from your graveyard to its owner's hand. You gain 6 life. Just, hey, I need that back. Like, I need that back. We've got to do this again. Okay, so you gain 6 life, but all right, it's Eternal Witness, but you don't get a body, which makes it like not as good. But it's also an instant speed spell that gains you 6 life. Like, this card's awesome. There's use for this, and it's usually a tool used in some other big graveyard deck. If this is around, you have to worry about some of those other graveyard decks, because this is a tool, and it will be in that toolbox. So Pulse of Marasa, we gotta just remember that that's gonna be used. Anyway, protection from white gets another protection. Okay, gets +2/+0 as long as it's attacking. Protection from white and attacks like an Adanto Vanguard, but you can't save it. It's an aggressive creature. That part I like. Dungeon Geist, 4 mana, 2 and 2 blue. When it enters the battlefield, tap target creature an opponent controls. That creature doesn't untap during it for as long as you control Dungeon Geist. Okay. It's a permanent Frost Breath. It's a spirit, so you just get to lock something down. There was a dragon that did this in Dragon's Tarkir. It was pretty good. Same converted mana cost. So that got played then. I assume this would probably get play. I mean, if you just get to say, hey, no, like Ripjaw Raptor, no. That first Lyra, no, you just turn sideways, Lyra, and just chill. That could be a thing. Legion's in. Oh man, a lot of text. Sorcery speed, 2 mana. It's probably going to be dangerous. Exile target creature an opponent controls with converted mana cost 2 or less, and all other creatures that player controls with the same name as that creature. Then that player reveals their hand and exile all cards with the name from their hand and graveyard. Oh, let me kill your 2-drop. I hope it was one of them hands where you were like Adanto, because it's exile. Just bam. Woo. And it's converted mana cost, so yeah, like that 2-drop is done. And Wild Growth Walker, let's get rid of those. Do you have more in your hand? Yeah, those 2, those are gone. That's a card. This is a card. Pre-order now. It's a rare. That'll. Jeez. All right. Bone Splinters, cool card. Been around. Sacrifice creature, pay 1, lose a card, destroy their creature. Usually not worth it unless you can make the creatures very cheap, or you're getting some other benefit from the creature dying. But Bone Splinters is all right. Like if you got a token deck, these are pretty good. But I think that the better option would be Spark Harvest right now. I think Spark Harvest is the way to go right now. If you're wanting this effect, Captivating Gear. We're gonna go with that. 4 and double blue. Return up to 3 target creatures to their owner's hand. Had to do the speed check. Sorcery. maybe, but I'm not impressed. Blue's always looking for that effect, but I don't think that's where we want it. Repeated reverberation. Instant speed, 4 mana. When you cast your next instance, when you next cast an instant spell, cast a sorcery spell or activate a loyalty ability this turn. Copy that ability twice. That spell or ability twice. You may choose new. Sorry, trying to process. So you get 2 copies. But if you're not using this on a Planeswalker ability, you need what? Minimum of 5 mana? Like, so that you get 3 ops. So you op. Like, is that worth it? So, I mean, it's just double copy your next spell. How does this work with... Expansion Explosion? It's in the nature of fire to grow. It's pretty good. I'm trying to think. So if you cast this, it needs to resolve. I don't know. Yeah, it needs to resolve. Like, you need, what, 8 mana to be able to go off with this card? Seven? Shock? No, because you don't want the shock to be copied a billion times. When you cast an instant spell, I'm trying to go, like, see if we can do the infinite Ral combo. Like, how does this help the infinite Ral combo? And I don't... It's a lot of mana. Card this and get 3 big... Okay, so... That's the important part right there. You cast this on a big turn with a Planeswalker. And if you have to copy an instant or sorcery or something, you can. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That makes... Copy that spell or ability twice. So you'll get the initial tick on the Planeswalker plus it copied twice. So you cast this, and then they have to kill your Planeswalker. Man. Alright. I'm game on that. That's... You uptick 0 mana Chandra, and she puts 3+1/1 counters on... Or 3 loyalty counters on all your Planeswalkers? Is that worth it? I don't know. Depends on what the board state is. Yeah, well, you wouldn't get the... You would only get the extra loyalty counters if the ability itself said put loyalty counters on, like Watley's or the new Chandra. You wouldn't get it if you actually like if you just copy the ability, like, because the +1 or +2 is actually the cost of cast or of activating that ability. So you're not paying for the cost again. You're just copying. But yeah. Oh, did we miss that card? There's no way we missed the Veil. Did I? Maybe? Veil of Summer? This card. Autumn's Veil. Veil of Summer. Draw a card if an opponent has cast a blue or black spell this turn. Spells you control can't be countered this turn. You and permanents you control gain hexproof from blue and from black until end of turn. Yeah, Look at the picture really closely. This is a Demir mage going. That's what it is. That's what the picture is. He's like, oh, really? Green has this? How many of these do you run? 4? Scoob. Whatever. That's what this is. Thought erasure? Yeah. Yeah. You put it on the stack. I'm gonna gain hexproof. And I'm no longer a valid target. I'll draw a card. Yeah. Seems really good. Missed a couple from last night. Maybe I did. Let's peel back. I do need to get to streaming here, though. You know, like we need to do that at some point. We seen Leyline of the Void, right? If a card would be put in your opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. If you got it in your opening hand, you can start with it on the battlefield. London Mulligan rule and Leylines. That's gonna be a big deal. It's gonna be a big deal. We've seen all of these. Goblin Ringleader. We were talking about that earlier. Silverback Shaman. Yeah. So, spoilers. Spoiler season. Oh, so much fun. Alright, so our first deck here. Sultai. And I was under the impression that this deck wanted to play Liliana, the Dreadhorde. Yeah. But it doesn't. This is James Carr's deck. This is Merfolk Branchwalker, Jadelight Ranger, Parasite Druid, Wildgrowth Walker, so Wildgrowth and Friends, Parasite Druid, yeah. Man, what is up with me? Paradise Druid, Parasite Druid. It's a parasite. Ugh. You see this thing, you're like, just turn it sideways so I can kill it and we can move on. Paradise Druid. Okay, that's right. It's one of those days. I love this card. Golgari Finebroker. Sometimes it's hard to cast in the 3-color decks, but you know what? If Esper can do it, then Sultai can do it, right? Not impressed by this card near as much. I actually think that Golgari Finebroker is just better. But I can see having a split of them. So, like, once you get going, you know. So, go home, Eric. You're drunk. I feel that way, man. I feel that way. Hostage Taker. I love it. I just need to go make some punts. Let's just go make some punts. Right? Let's just let me go play Magic. Just leave me alone. We don't want Naya. Alright. Let's play some Magic. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be a long night. We've got a Devs deck after this. Right? Kickoff time. Laces out! Laces out! We need an opponent, though. Where's everybody? Sarkin. I don't think I like the Sarkin now. Alexander Rowe. Alright, Alexander. We won the dice roll. We will be on the play. Sure. I mean, we're going to have good mana. So, just go with it. And if he can kill our druid or other things, then I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. We can always find it back. This is good against Tempest Gen if he's mono blue. We back? Did we go away? You're getting a new Soren, a new Moo, Vivian. Moo is the Planeswalker deck from the exclusive in China. Yeah. Ooh, this is a lot. This is a lot. I think it's worth it to start turning this sideways. He spends a card right here. I'm gonna Plague Crafter. I mean, we've got mana. I mean, he's got 7 cards in hand, but I would still like to start trying to take cards away from him. And if he's some type of control deck, which this would make me think that he's some type of control deck, then getting card advantage off of fine seems like that's going to be good. He discards Mission Briefing. Okay. Maybe some type of surveil deck. Tyrant Scorn. Alright. I mean, he should have used the Tyrant Scorn in response to the trigger on the stack. No, because then I would have... Yeah, then I wouldn't have had to pick, would I? No! It's Ashiok. There goes that strategy. No. Ashiok meal. That's all you need. You just need Ashiok. Don't do it. Don't do it, Jack. Don't do it. Evil Ash, right? We've gotten rid of Wild Growth Walker, Merfolk Branch Walker, Leyline, Ugin. Like, he's just getting more and more information. We don't know anything other than he's just an Ashiok deck. I guess. I mean, 3 power is really, or 3 toughness is really good when you're running Fine Finale, so I like that's in the deck. Leyline and Prowler might be really good just because of the 3 toughness, because you can put the +1/+1 counters on this and it'll survive. And that's not true of all creatures. Gotta have that 3 toughness. Wild Growth Walker's pretty decent at it too, so just saying. Well, let's go ahead and get this guy killed, alright? So we can get some value. That's right. We gonna attack your Ashiok. Prowler good. Prowler good. This is correct being formed. Prowler good. Alright, so 1 Ashiok down. Play for value. Or just for aggressiveness. Be greedy. I'll take Fine Broker and a Hostage Taker. I'll take it. Hey! You'd hold the Fine Broker? No! That worked out. It worked out. Oh my god. It worked. Great play. This is great. Yeah, that's perfect. Who plays counter? What the hell? Alright. I still don't know if we can beat this deck. Play something really broken that I can take away from you with the Hostage Taker. That is not it. The Spine Broker is supposed... Man, you are not playing fair. Alright, so we gotta punch Ashiok in the face again. That's okay. Maybe I shouldn't have played the land first. Maybe I shouldn't have. We can cast either here. Paradise Druid. We'll graveyard with that. We'll leave that on top. That does not help me to leave that on top. Because Ashiok's just a pain. And I can't get it back, so... Wait, do we get back to Paradise Druid? Might as well. I mean, chances of having any real value with Ashiok floating around here. Counter spells and it's a fairy meta? What are they thinking? Yeah. So many of our cards are just going bye-bye. This is our graveyard right now. Wall of Lost Thoughts. It gets better. I mean, we've got 19 cards left in the graveyard. We've got to punch Ashiok. Hope he can't, like, bounce this. I may just take that and play it. Mill him. Oh, really? It has a base power and toughness of 1/1, so he turned it into a 3/3. He would have been better off turning the 3/4 into a... I don't understand that play. It's not for me to understand, though. Blue. I mean, I guess we're using, like, everything here, so... Just all in. I'm just all in here. Some things are better left ahead. See what he does. He's got 3 cards. We've got 18 left in deck, but coming at him pretty hard next turn. He needs more than another Ashiok. That's more than another Ashiok. Like, that doesn't just stop us, though. We're going to help him mill us here a little bit. I think I'll hold on to the card in hand. I mean, we got a couple turns left here. Wall stalls. Alright, well, I mean, that slows us down. And mills us even more. If this became a deck, you just, and you're green, you just sideboard 3 Gaia's Blessings and you'll never lose to it. Just 1. Actually, you just sideboard 1. There'll be that time where you accidentally draw it, but I guess we gotta like force him to ritual sit again. Like, I don't think I exile anything. Because he wants to stop 3 damage there, right? Let's see what he's got. Is it a kill spell or a stall tactic? Ashiok gets around Blessing. Right, because Ashiok's static ability, spells and abilities your opponent control can't cause their controller to search their library. Or, oh yeah, because you're just milling it. It does not get around Gaia's Blessing. Yeah, I mean, if you hit the Ashiok, if you hit the Gaia's Blessing with it, yeah, I guess it does, doesn't it? But if you mill it some other way, yeah, okay. Have one of those games where you get down and you're like, I'm only milling you with Ashiok. He's going to return this to my hand. Well. What do we get? Jade Light? Even though it technically helps Millis? Maybe I should have gotten Wild Growth Walker because I could play it this turn or something. Paradise Druid make more damage. Because I would have to get another... Like, Paradise Druid's the most like guaranteed damage for a 2-drop. I don't know. Merfolk Branchwalker? Was that in the grave? That was in the grave. So maybe just a Merfolk Branchwalker. This is my exile pile. And then this is my graveyard. Merfolk Branchwalker was probably the proper card to grab. Punt from yesterday, and yep. Oh yeah, happy birthday, Justin. I did see that, but I don't message anyone happy birthday. What? Our opponent scoop? Our opponent scoop. We go to the sideboard. We are playing a Sultai deck that it's a Sultai deck. Deck's pretty sweet though. Seems to have all the pieces. Like, do we want Thought Erasure versus this deck? You and permanents you control gain hexproof. Like, we might be able to like stop some big mill turn or something like that with some Lazotep plating. Unmoored Ego away their Ashiok. I don't think I got an Elder Spell Ashiok. Alright, so if I want to bring these in, I need to get rid of 7 cards. I don't think I need something like Assassin's Trophy. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't need Hostage Taker. Because I feel that Hostage Taker would more likely just be doing tricks on my own. I don't know. He's got the walls. Pick up the walls. Start beating him. Leyline Prowler gets in versus the walls. We could keep that. We don't really need Wild Growth Walker. Like, we're not pressed for life total. So, no Wild Growth Walkers, maybe? Yeah, I like that. I actually like no Wild Growth here. I mean, Unmoored Ego and just call. Alright, I think I'll take out one and Storev. We'll roll like this. It may bring in Kefnet and Thief of Sanity. I don't know what I'll do about Kefnet. You like Ego for Ashiok? Man. We're going to have to do a coffee trip. I got mana. We ain't got a lot on though. Like, I would much rather be aggressive. I'll keep this. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that on top. This could be bad, but it may not be. Shimmer of Possibility, and target creature gets -4, -0. I'm okay with the creature getting -4, -0. I'm not okay with him digging for some stuff. But that being said, he didn't have a really good looking hand. I assume he plays Shimmer. Shimmer's not instant, is it? Sorcery. Alright, alright, alright. Tap. Opponent was playing Transmutation. I doubt he has Kefnet or Thief. Right, he's also playing Dimir Gilgates. Drowned Secrets. This is why I left the Assassin's Trophies in. This is the exact reason right there. Looking for a blue source. Prefer like blue-black? Ooh. Yeah, leave it on top. Alright, so he gives this -4, -0, right? With Slimebind. Oh, Wall of Lost Thoughts, alright. his true abilities up here. Sub Tuesday, woo! Sir Eccles. It's been a long day for me, sir. I wanted to get started a lot earlier today, but I didn't get the opportunity to, so we're just gonna stream late. Just gonna keep streaming. Alright, Woodland Cemetery. This is not the worst thing in the world. I mean, he can't really block this. He did mill us, so we didn't get our Assassin's Trophy, which is mean. Oh, he milled our other Assassin's Trophy, too. I don't like this guy anymore. He doesn't play fair. We need a permanent in our graveyard to get back. Need a blue source. I mean, I guess I could get back a land. Turn target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. I'll pass. I guess I just hold up Vraska's Contempt, so if he casts Ashiok, so he's going to Thought Erasure me. Assume he gets Golgari Finebroker. I just want to get value here. I'm not about him. I assume that he's taking one of these no matter what. And he's still got Slimebind. He can get rid of our threat. Slimebind. There we go. So he takes Finebroker, which he needs to have land so that he can counter Find. If he plays the Slimebind, we're in luck. Man, I bet he's got a negate. I bet he's got a negate. It's then that flash does it. It's got flash. Never mind. Okay, he's gonna go ahead and do it. That frees us up. Man, we can get an Ugin back. We don't have the lands to do anything if we get Ugin back, but we can get an Ugin back. We can get a Plague Crafter back. Well, we get Jadelight Ranger. I guess that doesn't matter right now. I guess right now I need to decide what I want to get back other than Golgari Finebroker. And then when Finebroker is cast, then we can get back to Ugin. So, yeah, I think that we just cast Fine. We get Finebroker and do we already have a Plague Crafter? I think I want Merfolk Branchwalker. Because we can cast it this turn and possibly get a land. I could also cast the Paradise Druid, which would guarantee blue source. So maybe I should have taken the Paradise Druid. I'm actually just worried about Ritual of Soot either way. So if I finally got to a Paradise Druid, because he knows we have the Thought Eraser. Alright, so let's get rid of that. Thought Eraser on top. Let's put that in the graveyard. Help him mill us. And we move on. Hinterland Harbor for sure. You think that's the go-to? Maybe. Maybe I should have got the Paradise Druid there. Slimebind. Because Paradise Druid wouldn't care if he Slimebind. You Slimebind all you want. Me no care. I think I just played Plaguecrafter this turn. He has to discard a card. We just, we rid of one of these guys. This is Wall of... Nope. Alright. Shimmer Possibility. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library. Yeah. No restrictions. Just take a card. Pick a card. Maybe we do just grab this in Hinterland Harbor and pull that last card from him. But I can actually probably pull that last card more efficiently with Plaguecrafter. Risk it? I'll risk it. Really want to get more lands here. Come on, land. We hit it. We didn't hit the blue source, but we hit a land. And we're back to 5 power on the board. I mean, we're still using our mana. Oh my gosh. Ashiok, no man, no. 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 I had plans. I wanted Ugin. Alright, well, I mean... Big whoop. Big whoop. Whatever. Whatever. Blue source. Opponent. 0 cards in hand. Yeah. I'm gonna pay it. We're gonna kill Ashiok real quick. We're gonna make sure that happens. I don't see a way that he stops us, but... Ashiok gotta die. Then we're Thought Erasure. To surveil the top card of my library. That's right. And pray that it's something worth bringing back with a Golgari Frying Broker. Oh. It's a lousy tap plating. We'll leave it on top. Alright, well, I've still got 23 cards left in my deck. He's top decking. We're kind of top decking. It's facial beatdown at this point. Oh, that's right. Sending a message. It is relevant to amass 1. Just saying. Alright, I mean that's... He's got 0 cards in hand. I mean, I could have amassed one last turn or this turn. Like, now he's going to have a real hard time drawing out of this. Like, I don't know what he could draw to get out of this. Right, well, we don't have to cast plating now that we got him down. But I needed to hit with the 1/1 at least once in 2 turns. So, yeah, you're right, Sir Eccles. Like, I needed to cast plating there. But story meant that I could hold plating up, which was fine. Or if the opponent plays board wipes, he needed to. Alright, our next one here is a creation by none other than Madness himself. Pelt Collectors, Growth Chamber Guardians, can trigger a Pelt Collector on the way in, and then you pump it, and then later it dies. It triggers Pelt Collector on the way out. Wiley's Raptor can multi-trigger a Pelt Collector. That's pretty cool, right? Like, Pelt Collector, Wiley's Raptor, Pelt Collector gets +1/+1. Wiley's Raptor, enter the battlefield trigger. You get to proliferate. You stack that, right? Seems good, right? One moment. Prison Realm. It's a removal. Scry when it enters the battlefield. Domri, fighting things, ramping a little bit. Gruul Spellbreaker. I mean, it's an aggressive card. +1/1 counter. Proliferate. Seems okay. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control, and a loyalty counter on each other planeswalker you control. That's not bad. You can always just gain some life, but creatures you control have vigilance. Shalai, that'll put +1/1 counters everywhere. Venerated Loxodon puts counters. Where's Evolutionary Sage? What? By the way, you want to point out, Stole Your Thunder. Oh, well, it was pretty obvious. It's a good interaction. I like it. Galta, 3 Galtas, because sometimes you really mean it. Sometimes you really want to get that Galta down. All right. Sideboard action. Lyra Dawnbringer, love it. Lava Coil, Cinder Vines, Deafening Clarion, Night of Autumn. Some more Domries. Oh, 4 mana Domri. This is cool. Do you have, how many creatures do you run? 28 creatures? Sure. Sure. Looks like a meme deck. Like just mean. Doesn't even want to play fair. Right? Just mean. Naya Madness. Let's see what happens. No Immortal Sun, right? No Vivian. I think I'd rather have Vivian than Big Domri. Rush slipping in on us. Aye. Missed the tilt of this standard season. Tilt of the season. Yeah, I don't know. Plenty of cowbell. This deck has plenty of cowbell. Right. Bloody Experience, and it hurts our deck a little too. It's expensive. What? Alright, so Immortal Sun's too expensive and it hurts the deck. Alright. What made me spaz out? I don't even remember. Just, yeah. We should just, I don't know. Yeah, I am not reading right tonight. Eyes are just too much. It's just been too much today. Oh, no opponent. You guys wake me up when it's when we have an opponent. Play some Magic. Need to edit this part out, right? Live editing. Just freeze. Need to revisit the Reading Rainbow. Oh man, yeah. Data was cool though. Data was cool. You want F&M with a Mardu Feather deck? I can see that. I can see that. Feather is probably the best, least played deck in Standard. Like that, there's not enough people playing Feather. I'm gonna keep this. It's not the greatest thing in the world. I need more stuff before I get to this. But if we draw just like anything, anything small. Like, I want to be greedy with Watley's Raptor, but I'm not going to. Like, I'm going to play it next turn, but I really want to be greedy with it. But there's 4 of them. We'll find it again. Where's the Spellbreaker? I'm going to start pressuring the opponent. Would you like to proliferate my life total, please? Those are counters, right? Life counters? No, it's not how that works. I need coffee. Yeah, but we've got the big play, like the big plays, right? If there is such a thing. We go Gruul Spellbreaker. Alright, Punch Jace. This is fine. This is fine. It's fine. It's fine. I think the counter on here. Even though I could kill Jace this very moment. Like, Jace would just be done. Still gonna do it. Still gonna put the +1/+1 counter on. Smack Jace, so if he down ticks Jace, then he's got an illusion. Cool. Next turn we play Domri. Domri gives everything the ability to swing. Like, Domri, then shall I? It's over. It's over. It's over. What am I thinking about? This is over. Sideboard time. Deck's meant to curve out on Pelt Collector. Yeah. I think that I want Knights of Autumn here. I think that's what I want. I don't think I'm going to need... Like, I think the games that he's going to be ahead, he's going to be way ahead, and I don't think Galta is where I want to be. And I don't think I need a Johnny as much. Bring in these knights. Maybe Cindervines? How do we squeeze Cindervines in as well? I mean, do I want Big Domri? Opponent scoops. We'll play again. We play again. Alexander Rowe, yet again. What even was that? I don't know. It was a bad start on our part too. So, I mean, he scooped to our slowest start. Blue white bad stuff. What was it? That was blue white bad stuff, man. Shh. I'm not scooping, but mulligan this hand. It's no better. I think I'm better off keeping this, putting this on the bottom. Great. Clifftop Retreat, go. I mean, at least our land situation won't be a big deal. I mean, we did need to turn 1 mana anyway, so not a problem there. We play Forest, and now these will come in on tap. I guess I want to just Gruul Spellbreaker here. This is the mill deck, remember? Mill deck. Maybe not the mill deck now. Maybe he's playing something else. I don't know. Ooh, alright, so that's a different play. I mean, if he wants to counter this, we go for that. We let him counter. No? Bam! We'll make green. Creatures can't be countered this turn. Bam. I'll take it. I'll take it. I mean, he can kill it. That's fine. But we got to use our mana. I mean, yeah, whatever. You don't like Venerated Loxodon in the matchup? I mean, he's also a standalone threat. I mean, and he's bigger than Ritual of Soot. I don't necessarily care to take Venerated Loxodon out here. I'm just gonna play the Gruul Spellbreaker with haste, kill the Ashiok. Pass turn. So now if we can get Shalai out, we're sitting pretty decent. Like, I wanted to put the +1/1 counter. Yes, we're a +1/1 counter deck, but we've also got Shalai. She can put a +1/1 counter on. Enter the God Eternals. Alright, well, so be it. We Prism Realm that thing and it's gone forever. So yeah, I'm just gonna Shalai and pass the turn. Maybe he has another Enter the God Eternals or something like that. I don't know. It's a good card. Is this another one? I think it is. We're about to get slapped. Oh, we're about to get slapped. Maybe not. Opponent on some mind games, right? Opponent doing some stuff. I mean, Domri takes 6 right now, dude. Or take 4. Like, you can punch him, give it to it. Yep, he took it like a boss. Didn't even care. Mission briefing. Tyrant Scorn. Bounce. Shall I? Is that the play? Tyrant scoring, bounce Shalai. I think he has Enter the God Eternals. I think he has another Enter the God Eternal, so that bothers me a little bit. Alright. Well, I mean, he tapped out. He Galta thing. Alright, so we make a land, or make a mana. Let's say we want it to be green. I don't want to use that Prison Realm yet, because when he uses this again, just kill this Shalai, dude. Feel like he would have played it. Maybe. I think he doesn't like targeting himself to mill himself, but it's amazing that some people do that. Some people just like do not want to mill themselves. Like, man, those are good cards that I was about to draw. This doesn't like really bother me. Another Shalai. Well. Double hex proof. Double hex proof. Well, when they didn't cast Enter the God Eternals last turn, they don't have it. You're right. They don't have it. I win this race. Pretty sure I win this race. Even with 12-12 we so we'd have 8 power on the board. We could cast Galta next turn. I have to tap this to. Oh, then I shouldn't have paid the life. Durr. I have to tap it for the +1/+1 counter. I shouldn't have paid the life there though. Don't counter me. Don't counter me, dude. You feel like they do have it, but they don't want to mill themselves because we have the hexproof, and yeah, I think they were saving it to want to mill us. So Alright, yay. So next turn we can Galta? Is that worth it? Do we want to work? Like, yeah, maybe? Huh? Kind of? Right. Ritual of Soot. Ritual of Soot is board wipes. That is a board wipe. Looks like he went back and rearranged the deck a little bit. We're seeing cards we didn't see last time. Not so much on the on the meal thing. So looks like we've got someone else testing various strategies of their deck, which yeah, that's cool. Mission briefing. What are you doing? What are you gonna do, opponent? What are you gonna do? He's gonna mission briefing back and enter the God Eternals. He's gonna make another dude. I'm gonna play another Shalai, and we're gonna play like tap land, and he's gonna get mad. Mind rot. Okay, I'm no longer on board with this. Did he mission briefing a mission briefing? Target me. Oh, that's right. He can't target us. Ah, it's great. I mean, he can mill himself with the Enter the God Eternals. Kill Shalai. So mission briefing, Enter the God Eternals, kill Shalai. No, he can't because Shalai is 4/5 now. You're right. Alright, so she's now safe from that. Oh, he's screwed. Yeah. Wow. Been nice to see some meta decks out of our opponents. Yeah, well. This is true. This is true. Dude, what are you doing? We have Shalai. Just opponent. I don't know what the opponent's doing here. Just gonna sit back. Just gonna chill. Opponent's mad. Select any of them. You do not have to cast them. Madness. Ask him in white chat. Yeah. That's... You there? No new or repaired lamp. I was actually working on repairing a lamp. Like, I did get a portion of lamp fixed. He's not as good as he once was. And he's as good once as he ever was. That's horrible. That's horrible. You there? Opponent. Hello. Opponent, I can't leave this chat out too long. Like, white chat hurts. White chat hurts. It's bright. Apply, reponent. 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 Let down your long. Come on, let's go. 14 minutes. I'm not doing it. Congratulations. You won, opponent. We had him beat. We had him beat. Beat. Alright, so our next deck we're going to be running is... Oh my goodness, it's an Ashiok deck. I do have to turn in some cards, request some more cards, and then we'll play that deck. I'm going to go get some more coffee, and then we're going to play that deck coming up after this stream, though. We're going to take a short intermission, and then intermission? How do you say that? Right? English. All the words more than 2 syllables. No. Anyway, coming up after this, we've got a Devs deck. So when we do go down for a break, check the information box if you want to jump over to Devs channel SBMTG here on YouTube. Check that out. He's got a infinite famished paladin combo. We're going to be playing that. Uses Soren for the lifelink. We've tried this combo quite a few times in the past. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. The real kicker is you need a consistent way to give the famished paladin lifelink. Soren does a couple things in that deck that are pretty sweet. He also brings back the famished paladin, which is a piece of your combo. So we're gonna be playing it with the new parts and see what can be done with that. So should be a lot of fun. So stick around for that, and then we're about to play this Abzan Ashiok deck. I am currently I'm gonna turn these cards in. We'll go ahead and request our cards from manatraders. We'll get the cards we need for the next 2 decks, and go from there. All right, the bot took it. Trade's been complete. Little manatraders action here. Jump back over to the deck builder. Yay, trade complete. Now, I've already pulled up all the cards we need for the next couple decks, including some upgrades that Deb spoke about, like Tithe Taker and cards like that. Cards did I not grab? Godless Shrine. We have Godless Shrines. Yeah, we'll be alright. Alright, so we'll just hit rent. Wait on these cards to get here. And I'm going to go get a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Enjoy Spinning Circle and music. What do we leave you guys with, huh? I'm going to leave you with some music. What do we leave? Elder Scrolls. Like, what do y'all want? What do you want? You guys are chat. You know what you want. MTG Rat Pack. Hey, how long, what fresh hell are we trying today? Well, Rat Pack, we are trying some Abzan craziness. Let me jump over. I'll talk about the deck so you guys know what we've got going on. We've got some big high-end stuff here with like Casualties of War, like to pinpoint some. All right, now the game's going. It's a Follow-Thron deck. It's an Abzan Follow-Thron. Normally you have to run like Remorseful Cleric with Follow-Thron so that you can exile their graveyard. This is actually trying to do that exact thing with Ashiok. So the turn that Follow-Thron would get rid of everything, you actually just Ashiok get rid of their graveyard, not yours, and you get to get creatures back. They don't. So you need Ashiok on like turn 5, and then play this on turn 6. Destroy all lands, uptick Ashiok, and it's just good times from there. Everything else is just kind of help make you survive to get to that point. So, or alternate ways to kill your opponent once you get to that point. So that's basically the deck in a nutshell. Pretty cool deck. I'm looking forward to it. So, or you sack the fall with Vraska. Right, exactly. Like just get rid of it somehow. I don't think I would want to sack the fall with Paraska, like, you can do that, yeah, because you can get back 2 lands and then you sack it and then, I don't know. Each player is going to get back 2? I don't know. So I want to get mine back, and I don't want them to get theirs back. I don't know if sacking the fall with Paraska is the way I would want to go about that, but maybe. I mean, I guess, we can pop their lands with Assassin's Trophies, things like that, so, I don't know. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, though. Abzan land destruction, so that should be fun. That's, close that out. Alright guys, we will be back shortly, and we'll get the cards from manatraders. Leave that up. Hey, they're almost done, so gotta get coffee. I'll be back. What's up, stream? We're back. We are back. Let's get that music down. Fix that. Accept trade. Magic online. Here. You're killing me here, Magic. Killing me. Killing me, Smalls. You've been out of standard for a while due to the oppressive Esper control decks. Well, guess what? Just want to go ahead and throw this out there. They're still around. What? Let's restart Magic Online. There's a very detailed description of how the deck functions on the MTG Goldfish link on the Sideboard MTG subreddit. There you go. Very, very detailed layout from the deck builder himself. Uh, it takes away from the fun of it. Like, the idea of playing these decks were, as you brought a friend along and you had this extra deck and you handed it in and you said, "Here, play this," and I had to thumb through it and just figure it out myself. Like that was the idea anyway. Last great standard format was Theros block. See, I started playing right before Innistrad, and like I got to see, or I got to start learning how to play during Mirrodin, like Zendikar Mirrodin block, and then Innistrad come out, and like I was starting to understand the game a little bit more by the time Innistrad had come out, and I had gotten to the point where I could invest some money into the game, and I had some cards, and it was a fun time to be playing Magic, and probably one of the best times. I mean, like Innistrad, it will always be hard to live up to. That standard scene was fun. All right, so we've still got to rent our cards now that we've got the game back up. Come on, bot. There we go. Theros. What was I playing? Theros. Did we have fetch lands in Theros? Is that when we had fetch lands? Because that was a good time. Yeah, that was a pretty decent time. Last time we had fetch lands, we had some really cool decks. I mean, right up until they printed energy, right? It's been a long way back since the printing of energy. Any speculation on whether or not Wizards will announce Standard Plus before rotation hits? Depends on how far they're taking this spoiler season like thing. Like, okay, so yeah, there has to be some type of hype build up on that, right? Like you got to have at least some period of hype building. So I assume they will, yeah. Update, but maybe not. I mean, maybe they just bam here. This is what's happening. I don't know. I would assume that the deadline at which they have set to get what cards need to be programmed into Arena for Standard Plus, like how far back are they going? What are they going to program? And if they do program all of these cards in, like when they can meet that deadline, and will be when they can truly know when they can come out with a Standard Plus. So I would say, I don't know, like we need more about like what Standard Plus is going to be before we can do any real speculation on when they're going to announce Standard Plus. Like we need to know what it is going to be. But I guess technically it hasn't been announced. I mean, they said there's going to be something, but I assume that will come right around the time of rotation. So probably, I assume they tell someone before the hype picks up on, oh my god, all my cards are going to rotate. Like we don't want that So I guess to counteract that interaction, as cards start to rotate, they start to increase hype on. No, we're gonna have standard plus, right? So I would assume that it would go that way. You're thinking about cons block with fetches. Ah, Theros has your namesake card, Pack Rat. Yeah, well, yeah, devotion. Yeah, Theros was devotion decks. I got you. Anyway, so we're gonna go see if we can play this Ashiok deck. I'm probably gonna butcher it because it's a Sir Eccles deck, and he likes to do this to me. We're gonna leave event. Do I have the right deck? I do have the right deck. Okay. I thought I did not have the right deck, so. I don't remember playing Pack Rat. Maybe we did. Yeah, we did play Pack Rat. We played Pack Rat in the Gary decks. Yeah, you are right. Man, that card was good, right? Oh, Gray Merchant of Asmo, Gray Merchant. Pack Rat's okay. Yes, very off day. You're not the one that's drunk. I'm not either, but I don't think I've made like some major punts or anything. I just can't English well today. Talking and thinking are out of sync. Oh, we need an opponent. It's gonna be a long night with no opponent. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, they're fun. Like, so that's one of the greatest things about Magic for me was like, so I really loved playing chess when I was growing up, and I played chess with anyone who would play with me. If they were willing to learn, I would teach them how to play, and then like just so that I could play. And then Magic was like that for me. It's a Hefe monster. I love that name. Our opponent is Hefe Monster. I didn't put a period before the ellipses. Or a space. Good luck. Have fun. No, not fun, have. Have fun. English. Alright. Hey, these are cards. These are all cards. These are all cards that do things. They don't do a ton, though. If our opponent's aggressive, then we're not going to do a lot. If our opponent's not aggressive, then I think we're okay. I'm going to keep. No one can handle Sir Eccles. Our opponent wasn't very aggressive. We'll play White Source. I guess I just play Dawn of Hope at some point. I mean, we're casting Ashiok off double black anyway. English is tough. Yeah, English is very, very tough. Not that I need to, but because I want to. I mean, I may start sacking lands to Vraska at some point. Is that a thing? Captain Lannery Storm. I mean, I may have to downtick Vraska to kill Storm. Probably going to be doing that. Ashiok does nothing here. right? Like the only thing Ashiok's going to do is stop his field of ruin, and I don't see that being a huge play. Maybe it is. Maybe he's just wanting to act like stealth mission, but 2+1/1 counters on target creature. The creature can't be controlled. Wow, this is like a tier 1 jank deck right here. Stealth mission, Captain Lannery Storm, treasures. Tier 1 jank's got to be all over this. Is this tier 1 jank? I'm on to you. Only sack lands if you have 7. Is that what it takes to go off with the? What's he doing with the white mana? Nothing. Not a nut. Well. But she's a 4-mana removal spell for a ton of stuff, so I mean, I do like Vraska. I can see a world where I actually start sacking some of my lands to gain a life, to draw a card, and to trigger lifelink here. I guess he swings at Vraska and then we just do it again. Yeah. I mean, he's got even more mana next turn, but there's an Oath of Kaya that gets it done. Alright, so if we go Oath of Kaya 1, 2, 3, and we gain life, and then we can pay 2 if we come in on tap. So, read cards, Eric, do things right. Don't counter me. Don't you do it, Hefe monster. Alright, so Oath of Kaya says we get to gain some life. Gaining life, Dawn of Hope says gain life, you can pay some mana. You pay that mana, you can draw a card. We got an Assassin's Trophy. Whatever. Find a Fall of Thrawn. We're gonna have us a good time. It's gonna be a real fun time. What? Stormfleet Sprinter. Stormfleet Sprinter. Man, I was impressed with the Captain Lannery Storm and the stealth mission, but I'm not anymore. Actually, I think a lot of people are going to start moving to Settle. Settle's good versus the red-green deck. Not really, because of Gruul Spellbreaker, but after you deal with the Gruul Spellbreaker, I mean, you have to deal with him, right? Maybe not. Maybe it's just a bad card. Maybe it's a bad card. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We could have two left. So, I mean, I could just Golgari Queen uptick. Draw a card. Cost me 2 life. What a sacrifice, right? Sacrifice planes. Oh, look. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter at all. Pay 4? Nah. I guess we do the Ashiok Assassin's Trophy trick at this point. Opponent's playing a dice to Vraska's dot deck. Like, I may have actually just down-ticked Vraska there. Oh, it's Grixis Pirates. Like, straight up, it is Pirates. I should have seen that. Stealth mission. So do I take this punch, or do I wait for next turn? Punchy, punchy. Alright, so if we go... Well... If he's got a Lookout's Dispersal, we're in trouble. But I'm going for it anyway, because this seems like it would be fun to do to somebody. Like it does. It seems like this would just be fun to do to somebody. Alright, so Ashiok says that they can't look in their... Just don't have a counter. Just don't have a counter spell. Alright, let's go ahead and let him pay for this. We attempt to settle the wreckage. I love this card. Like, this is one of my favorite pirates that was printed. He's got a counter spell. Like, we're just in trouble. What the hell? Spells and abilities your opponents control can't cause their controller to search their library. I control Settle the Wreckage. I control Assassin's Trophy. Sir Eccles, non-bow. The combos don't work. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize it was that bad. Pooh. Let's mill him. White, black, white. Golf clap. Yeah, that's heartbreaking. I thought it worked that way. Wow. Ashiok. I thought I had already chosen the target. I mean, we draw a card, right? We can start using mana. Okay, whatever. He scooped up on us. Oh, we're right back against the Hefe monster again. That's right, opponent. We're back for more. He scooped and just instantly made another game. It's not the combo. No, it wasn't the combo. But that's a non-bow, and it just doesn't work. Fall of Thrawn's part of the combo. Now we just need to find Ashiok. What? He doesn't want to play against us. He scooped. He scooped. He scooped. Hefe monster, come back. Come back, Hefe monster. Nobody wants to play us. We're a mean control deck. Not really, but Vraska's in a great spot right now. Like some type of Sultai Walker's deck feels good to me right now in the meta. I don't know. Like, I don't know exactly where it's at, but I think that like there's just a lot of cards I want to be playing right now that fall in those colors. So, where's Leo? King Leo. Somebody pointed out to me that the new picture I chose is actually the same one that King Leo uses. So, oops. Let's do that. Sarkin the Unbroken. I need to get some more avatars. Oh no, I've broke the game. We've broke the game trying to pull up the avatars. No, there they are. Alright. She's so pretty. Abzan's so pretty. Like, they made her so gorgeous in this picture. Bloodline Keeper. We could be Chandra. I mean, she's about to be the new center of the world. We could be Teferi. Well, it's not Teferi. I think this is like something. Echo Mage. Should be Teferi, right? Store. You settle to get lands out of their deck, and then you fall. Like, I love some of these strategies that you come up with, man. I'm going to give you a whole bunch of lands. Alright, I'm going to give you a whole bunch of lands. And then you get a turn to use them. But then taking them to all the way. I don't know. We could be Stuffy Ball, right? I'm doing it. I'm just gonna be Stuffy Doll. Just stick a pincushion in me. Captain Storm. That'd be you. Do we keep this? Yes. Moving on. I mean, we ain't got a lot of action, but I mean, we got cleanup. We have part of our combo. Elder Spell's pretty good right now. He runs Evolving Wilds. My goodness. In a red deck. What? What? We just pulled the Queen. It's all good now, right? We just pulled the Queen. Gateway Plaza. Ashiok. That's right, it's going to be a play-by-play, people. Stuffy Doll reminds you of that Korn CD cover, doesn't it, though? That's a Saheeli. I'm playing Ashiok here, and I'm gonna see if I can get him to pressure Ashiok. Ashiok's gonna start putting cards in the graveyard, right? I'm going for the Kaya Overload, like the Kaya Ultimate here. We could just kill him. Deals damage equal to the number of cards that player owns in exile, and we gain that much life. He'll have to deal with Kaya quick, very quick, because I mean Ashiok is getting rid of 4 cards per turn, and then anything else he uses, like we can get rid of it. Kaya, like the +1 on Kaya is not going to gain us a lot of life, right? Because it's going to be rare that he has a creature in the graveyard for us to do anything with. But so this is the Jet Skywalkers. Maybe not. There's Karn, Swamp. All right, so it's a Bolus version. So now I have to ay. I really want the Kaya -1 zombie army. I also want to just Elder Spell too. Kaya -1 seems okay. Just pop the army, so if he wants to down tick and make another one, it's fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. Buys us a little bit more time. I mean, depending on who he's attacking here. Alright, so amass 2. I assume he's got to attack Kaya. Yeah, he attacks Kaya. That's pretty much a no-brainer. Have to do that. Alright, so if we exile some cards, we sweep the board. I'm okay with this. Alright, so yeah, no legal targets. Big deal. We plussed her. Don't counter me, dude. And then next turn we can Barasco Golgari Queen. Maybe even set up for one of these like Elder Spell turns where we just like ultimate of Barasco Golgari Queen. That's what we're waiting on. That's what we were waiting on. So what does he do? He attacks me, attacks them. Ashiok, Kaya. Alright, well, it's not over. So black. I really wish I would have gotten a land there. Land would have been so good. What? Ashiok got 10 counters? Yeah, I wanted to pump up Kaya there, but I should have. But I was just waiting on something else. No, he didn't have the Spell Pierce. Like it looked like he was waiting around on some type of Spell Pierce action, but there was no Spell Pierce. He's got Gateway Plaza. So, I mean, he's got a gate that can produce any color, but... Okay, he sacked the Evolving Wilds. He did that. That wasn't me. Oops. Oopsie daisy. I'll just settle. So it swings for 3 next turn, right? Or not. Alright, yeah. Let's get rid of the servo. Pass. I mean, he's got 26 cards left in hand. We've got 7 times 4. Was it 28? Eh. We technically have enough left to mill him out. But when he's doing stuff like this, it makes it quite difficult for us. Making threats like this. Alright. Mill him. I've only got the 1 green. So if we do this, we're basically losing Vraska. I'm about to get rid of this isolated chapel here. I don't know. Maybe I get rid of this. Okay, I need another card. It was kind of bad. Like if I would have tapped a black, then sacked it, and I would have got a green, I could have cast. Hindsight, right? I don't know. What are you doing? You're supposed to be in bed. No. Yeah, you're supposed to be in bed. Look. Yeah, that's mommy. She's come to get you. You better go. No. Yeah. Go, buddy. Huh? Go bed. Go get in bed. Kicking and screaming. Alright, I've used both of these so he can gain life. If all goes well, we're milling him anyway, so life doesn't matter. Vraska's on the uptick. We are silly now. So Vraska make a pirate. Sack a pirate? I mean, I could use the pirate to attack that, but again, I don't think that's how we're winning this. Of course, we could also just win from a Vraska emblem. Like, it's gonna be hard to beat us right now. Okay, so I'm interested in Duress, Elder Spell. Like, our opponent's got a Jeskai Planeswalker kind of deck. I like Dawn of Hope, but I don't think I need Dawn of Hope so much, so I'm going to pull Dawn's out. Casualties of War we'll get rid of Planeswalkers, lands, things like that. It's a big card if we can cast it. Oath of Kaya is pretty good. I don't know if Kaya Usurper is like the greatest thing. Assassin's Trophy is pretty sweet. Like, how many more do I need to bring in here? Alright, so I'm looking at Ixalan's Binding and Duress as being some premium removal, along with Elder Spell. We know how important that's going to be. Command the Dreadhorde can kind of allow us to dump a bunch of our life total into getting those things back. Kaya kills tokens. Kaya does kill tokens. We did see Angrath. I still need to peel some cards back. All right, so what do we peel back? Like Duress, Ixalan's Mind. Like, you got to cut something. The real answer is you cut Follothron and you just go on the mill plan. But we want to kind of make the Follothron thing happen, right? Like, I need to get rid of 4 more cards, and if I cut Follothron and maybe a Kaya or Karn, maybe Ugin. Ugin kills Planeswalkers. Yeah, Casualties, Karn, and a Nova. Casualties, a Karn, and a Nova. And we leave Kaya in. Alright, so we need to get rid of one other thing. It's going to be Follothron. You don't think we want Command the Dreadhorde against a Planeswalker deck? That's probably not going to pressure our life early. So we'll have a lot of life late game. And we'll have killed a bunch of Planeswalkers, hopefully. I want Planeswalkers back. Trim Settles. A little late. Too late. I'm keeping this hand, though. Because we've got Settles and we've got Kaya. I like Settle versus Sarkhan. So I'm okay that we didn't Trim Settle. Not the greatest thing in the world, but we ain't got a turn 2 anyway, so play Woodland Cemetery into a Duress and go from there. Don't you Duress me. Okay, he was paying for the gate. Alright, let's take something important. What are you working with, opponent? What? Alright. So the opponent's got black. Okay, you can play white. He's got a lot of mana. How do we get to that Liliana Dreadhorde before it's too late? What does Dovin do? Oh, it's that Dovin. Yeah, I'm going to take the Dovin. I mean, he makes a dude here. We can. Alright, so we're getting somewhere. So if I Kaya down tick, we actually can exile this. I could uptick, and we do what? Just outrun it. We could Oath of Kaya and just kill and be done with that. I'm not worried about the life gain. Not right now, anyway. Tibalt. Yeah, I like the Oath of Kaya, just swing at Tibalt, and then he's got a 1/1 that I can deal with. Like, I could just play Kaya and start upticking and like dare him to swing. Swarm's Eminence, that's a card. Sunpetal Grove. What does that do here? Means we still just stick with the plan. Only this time we kill the assassin. Yeah, this is fine because like now he makes even more dudes, and now we can trophy. All right, he's got to pay for that land to enter the battlefield. I don't like those lands. Don't duress me, bro. Don't you dress me. Right. Attack me. Yeah, so he's attacking her. Overgrown tomb. We're getting close. No point. We'll exile some cards. Pass? I mean, I can settle here after they've declared attacks. I mean, I assume he tries to attack with both. Unmoored ego. Settle the wreckage. Settle my wreckage. No, he called Ashiok Dream Render. Well. Alright then. That's how you feel about it, opponent. I guess we have to settle the wreckage, get into Fall of Thrawn. Like maybe I need to start getting rid of some of his lands now. Although we pop his lands. We pop his lands and then start eating them slowly. Save trophy for Lily. Right, well. If I hit the next turn, I'm Fall of Thrawning and he ain't gonna be able to Lily for a little while. At me. Alright, so at her, at me. Yeah, we'll keep playing this game. There's the swamp. I guess I don't like settle and assassin's trophy this turn, or actually we go for our big play here. And I'm just playing around his Lily. Like if I would have made a dude, he could have sacked both, and then I don't know. Maybe I would have been way ahead of him though. Uh-oh. Tamio. Alright, so let's have some fun. Let's have some fun, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to follow through. Alright, all of these have to, like, you got to pay 1 mana when these enter the battlefield, or you got to sacrifice them, right? I get it. Like, I know we can't get rid of everything, but we're going to exile. We're going to exile his planes, and we're going to exile his enter beacon. Alright, so bam. Make a dude. Pass the turn. Here we go. So now He gets an Evolving Wilds. Alright, well. He goes and gets a Swamp. Schwamp. This may not work the way I wanted it to. And he's about to mill some more stuff into his graveyard. This may not work the way I wanted it to. That's okay, though. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, it'll still be very Henderson. Abzan Sapperlings? Yeah, I seen that deck. I seen that deck for this weekend. I think there's a couple people talking about they had some sweet decks they wanted to post for this weekend. I don't know what he called. What did he call? Game log says he named Chromatic Lantern. I don't want to do that. We'll do that. Alright, so what do we want back? Swamp. Overgrown Tomb, Sunpetal Grove. Yeah, I'll take Overgrown Tomb, Sunpetal Grove. And then he takes land, Gateway Plaza. Would I like to pay 2 life? Do I? Would I? No, no, because we have the thing, right? No, he's got to pay 1 or sacrifice. Alright, so I'm going to grab Plains Evolving Wilds from him again. Shouldn't the Sunpetal Grove have seen the Overgrown Tomb? I guess not. No, maybe not. Whatever. Make another dude. We already used her. Just get rid of this Vraska. I mean, I know Tamio's doing things and she can start returning stuff. Like Teferi Time Reveler or something. It's going to be a little hard to play a Teferi Time Reveler right now, though. And if he casts like anything, he won't have mana left to pay for these Gateway Plazas. Which is kind of where we want to be. We did the thing. Yeah, we did the thing. Right? We did the thing. I thought this would come in untap. But it did not. You. No, you didn't. Opponent. You're not making me a real happy camper right now, opponent. So the opponent gets to get back Plains Swamp. We'll take Isolated Chapel and a Woodland Cemetery. This should bring them all in on tap. It's so sad. Oh, the opponent still brought in a Gateway Plaza. He's a paying for it. I'm just going to Ixalan's Binding the Tamio. We'll just swing. We've got this Assassin's Trophy available in case our opponent plays anything cool. We can Assassin's Trophy it. That's not that cool. Maybe, though. I don't really think he's that cool, though. Opponent can't swing on us. We'll keep this one. I'll kill the zombie, and then we'll just kill Angrath as well this turn. So just to be done with it. This little devil just chilling. Another devil. He's got devils. So now the devils get to clean everything up, right? Is that how it works? I swing with one, he double blocks it, and then he gets to shoot the other one. I Assassin's Trophy a devil. He goes and gets a red source. We attack Tybalt. Kill another planeswalker. And he's still left with a lonely little devil. This little devil won't go away though. Oh my goodness. So each player sacrifices 2 dudes. Devil's gone now. Alright, alright. We ain't even playing around. We're doing this now. I'm just with it on the stack. I'm just go ahead and do it so that it wouldn't see the devil get killed. So yeah, that was a little bit of a punt by not doing that at the proper time. I guess I play land. Pass. Yeah, I give him an extra card there, which is not great. Teo doesn't. This is not like super scary. I wish we had a mobilized district in this deck. Like mobilized district would be a thing. He's making dinosaurs. Oh man, he's got hexproof. I can't do that. All right, so Dino beatdown is on the way. Why we can just make dinosaurs forever, ever and ever and ever and ever. And now he gets to go Sarkin. Oh my goodness, he made a dragon, and a dinosaur, and a wall probably. Getting in there. Ooh. This hurts. So we just kill Sarkin so that we don't like just flat out die this turn. I need him to make another wall. He gains 4 life. He attacks Ugin with something. Yeah. One of these is coming at Ugin. I mean, sweep the board. But that doesn't stop Watley. Watley does not care. Teo stops settle. Yeah. Teo gives him hexproof. I'm actually more worried about Watley making 3/3s than I am. So Watley makes a 3/3, he down takes a Johnny. I think he sequenced that wrong. I think he should have made the 3/3 before he cast the Ajani. Because then he would have not given me a priority after Ajani hit the battlefield. Like, not that it really matters, because like what am I gonna have? But I guess I could have Assassin's Trophy. Like I had the mana up for Assassin's Trophy, so I mean I'm scooping here. You got me. Resurrect. You got me. Alright. Man. There's no way we've got a game left here. And we've already sideboarded. Like, did we bring in Lyra? You don't like Command the Dreadhorde. I don't like Follow-Thron here. I like Follow-Thron. I mean, we did okay. We did okay. We just needed an Ashiok that last game. Ashiok would have changed things. I may not get a dev stack in tonight. I may have to do dev stack tomorrow. I'm old. It's my bedtime. Yeesh. Would I like to play first? Yeah. Kaya, Ashiok. Do we just die before then? We've got things. Dawn of Hope back in. Oh, just so that we could start making dudes, right? I bet this deck would win a lot of games just off of Dawn of Hope, just making dudes. I don't actually see him take that line a lot. I probably should, but I just don't. I'd like to start hitting lands off the top though. Get into this Kaya. Start exiling like that Evolving Wilds and maybe anything else off the grave. Lant. Oh, I'm gonna go for it with Kaya. She may not resolve. He may just negate here. All right. Well, I guess I Ashiok next turn. We just keep ticking Kaya. We may get some huge turns here. Hey, oh. It was a really, really good draw. Like, maybe I shouldn't be exiling all of these if I plan to bring them back with Command the Dreadhorde, right? We would like to see another white source. See, Ra's not the worst thing in the world. This is all good. All good. I'm going to do it this way, so now that when I can make him discard a card, I can uptick. Oh my goodness. He's got no mana. He's got 3 mana. So he could play Unmoored Ego. He cannot. He needs Black Sword to play Unmoored Ego. He needs... Like, what am I most worried about? Sarkhan? Karn? Sarkhan? Sarkhan. Okay. He's got 6 cards in exile. He did hit the land for... It doesn't care that they have silver counters on them, so if he plays Karn here, he puts more cards in exile. I need to have his life total worth of cards in exile in order to one-shot him. Elder Spell could become a thing. Grand Arbiter. You can have a Plains. I'm gonna get rid of the servo. I'm going to Ashiok him. We're going to not pay the life here. No, 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 no. I'm going to uptick again. I'm going to be greedy with Raska. We're going to get greedy. We know he's got the extra land, though, so like Watley or something comes down here. He's going to scoop. He scooped it up. Play lobby. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little break. I will be back up here shortly, and we'll play a Devs deck. We've got his Pally combo deck coming up. So hope you guys are ready for that. I'll be back shortly. I'm gonna go eat. I actually want food at this point. So I thought we were a little bit behind right there, but I guess not. Like Watley would have made a dude. Like, I felt like we were behind. Anyway, we're gonna play this Famish Paladin combo deck. It was a lot of fun. Like I hope you guys liked the decks that we've seen. If you did, don't forget to give it that thumbs up. That subscribe button is down there if you want to see more content. But if you want to, during our 30-minute intermission, we'll be back at 12:30 Central, like so, midnight and a half, right? For those of you who want to stick around for the late action, I'm sure a lot of people will watch this later, like tomorrow or whatever. So, yeah. Stay awesome. We'll see you next time here on Sideboard MTG.